It's a beautiful sunny day here in Evergrande City where our protagonist Silver has gathered all 8 badges from across the gyms of Hoenn. Although 7 Pokémon have fallen in their quest, Silver's team of 6 is raring to go. 5 opponents are left for Silver to tackle. 4 elite trainers who will do their best to stand between Silver and the end of Gen 3 here at Pokémon Emerald. If Silver can defeat them, the champion awaits. 2 trainers walk in, only 1 walks out as the winner. Ladies and gentlemen of Evergrande, let's get ready to battle! Hello Twitch and hello YouTube. I know last week I said like, oh, we're here at the end of Pokemon Emerald, Randomized Nuzlocke. Today will be the last recording, stream stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then, Victory Road came up and went no and smacked us down. So let me tell you, this time will be the very end recording of Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke. And for real this time, because there's nowhere else to go, right? Like, we're here at the Elite Four in Evergrande. Like, I step through those doors and we go into the end fight. And this'll be it. Like, either we have the sweet taste of victory and emerge the champion, or the bitter taste of defeat, and we'll call it, a tragic loss. But either way, it'll be the end of this series, right? Like, we either win the championship or lose today. So, with all that said, before we step into our final fight, let me tell you what I've been doing since last week, since I did say I was going to power level people up to, the fighting levels of the Elite Four. Sort of going from the least to say about them to the most to say about them. First, we have Treble, the Machamp. Just sort of as a side thing, like, you can see here, level 55. I got everyone up to level 55 asterisk, except for one, and we'll go over that when we get to them. Because 55 seems sort of like a good compromise. If you recall from last week, I was sort of trying to figure out what to do, because, up until now, when we were getting all our gym badges up there and stuff, we've always kept our level at or below the ace of the next gym leader, right? So, if the gym leader's highest Pokemon was 10, we'd keep our Pokemon at 10 or below. When you get to the Elite Four, it's a little questionable about what to do, because they have ever-increasing aces. So, for instance, I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but I think it's something like the first Elite Four member has an ace of 49, then 51, then 53, then 55, and then the champion is 58. So you're like, well, is 49 our next ace, in which case you're 10 levels below the champion? Or is 58 your champion, in which case you're 10 levels above the first Elite Four member? And either things are going to be way too easy or way too hard. So with all that said, I went sort of right in the middle. I picked the last of the Elite Four members, 55. So the first ones might be a little bit on the easier side, but the champion will be a little bit on the harder side. So we're just give and take. We're going right in the middle. Hopefully that'll work out and be fair and everyone will be happy. So with all that said, level 55, Machamp, what do you have for us? All I did on Machamp was use a PP Max on Cross Chop. That's it. Didn't learn anything new or anything like that, but I had 2 PP Maxes, and I was like, if we have to do a lot of fighting, having only 15 for 5 fights in a row is kind of not too much. I mean, not that 18's a lot better, but it made sense. Make their hard-hitting move even harder hitting, or more usable, I should say. So yeah, that's Machamp. Cross Chop, hooray for us. Moving on, Tulikettu the Ninetales, also level 55, and I did the same thing. I used our second PP Max that we still had on Blast Burn, which I was talking about anyways when I had the one, and I was like, well, I'll use it on Mist Ball because we don't have a Psychic type yet, but Blast Burn wouldn't be bad to use, and so I had 2, and I'm like, you know what the other one's going on? The thing we already talked about, Blast Burn. Okay, now things get a little more interesting, going to Coltrane, the Articuno. We did not use any items on them. Instead, they learned Ice Beam, which is very nice, because up until now, right, our only ice we've had on our Ice Bird is Powder Snow, which is fine. It hits 2 people in a double battle, cool, it can cause freezing, 40 damage, but it's not the same as 95 power, right? Powder Snow's okay, but when a Salamence or Dragonite starts getting up in your face and you really want to punch it in the mouth, now we have Ice Beam for that. So that's a good feeling. Going on, we have Heffalump the Sceptile, who is our only remaining original member from our first 6. The only one that survived from the end up until now. Good job, Heffalump. No, golf clap, golf clap. Heffalump did not learn anything new on their own, but we used a move tutor to teach them Doom Desire, Jirachi's signature move. Now, Doom Desire, if you are unaware, you can see, summon strong sunlight to attack 2 turns later. It's basically like a future sight. There's a couple interesting things about it. Is first of all, it says it's steel. It's not really. Like, it's a non-elemental move. Like, it doesn't have, like, weaknesses or not effective, right? Like, it just hits for damage. The other interesting thing about it is that it calculates damage based on when you cast it, not when it hits. So that means, for instance, if Sceptile's, like, facing someone with a really weak... Well, I don't know if it's special or physical, but we'll say special. It sounds special, right? But so we'll say special, maybe it's the other way around, but... So let's say they have a weak special and you cast it, you're like, I see doom in your future. And then they either switch out the Pokemon or the Pokemon faints and, like, someone else comes along. When it hits that new Pokemon, its damage is going to be based off the original cast, not on whoever the new one is. So you can do, like, a lot of damage to something that's pretty tanky if you cast it on something weak. Plus, it just made sense to teach because, like, we had Leaf Blade, Absorb, right? And then we had Pursuit and Quick Attack, and those are both 40 damage, and so it's like, we don't need 2, like, not really hard-hitting moves. You know, Pursuit... Yeah, we kept Pursuit because, you know, it's Dark type, so, like, that's been a little bit useful for some of the Psychics, and replace Quick Attack because we don't really need Quick Attack here at the Elite Four. Going on, we have Marine the Ampharos, and you can see she is the exception to the level 55 rule. She is 57. And there's one reason for that, and that reason, thy name is Thunder. If we'd left her at 55, she would not have learned this. She learns that at 57, so we leveled her to 57. And I think that's fine. A, because we're still below the champion. Like, you know, they're 58, we're 57, so it's not like we're power leveling, like, oh, we're like level 87, it's okay. But we're still below them, so it's okay. And, like, why would you, like, would you begrudge Marine learning Thunder? Like, look at that face, and would you tell her no? Like, she's just like, can I learn Thunder, please? And you're like, oh, well, of course you can. So, she's our one that we got a little bit higher. Finally, we've got our last one, Gengar. Just kidding. Swampert. Yes, I made the, well, I was gonna say I made the last-minute decision to switch in a new Pokemon, but it's not really new, because we had Kip originally, who died as a Marshtomp. So we got a Mudkip, got him up to Marshtomp, then it died, I believe in Brawly's Bloodbath in Gym 2. Hence why Kip Jr. And I thought, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's like going home and coming back to the, you know, the origins. This might not be the Kip that we started with, but it's the Kip we have now. Plus, Gengar, like, is cool. Like, I like Gengar, you know, it had Shadow Punch, but it was also sort of serving as our water type with Surf. How about we use a water type for our water type instead? So, that said, since everything new, you know, or everything is new about Swampert, let me give you the rundown. Ability, pretty good. It only really helps us on one thing, but Serene Grace promotes added effects. I didn't know what that meant. I had to look it up. What it does is if a move, like, hits, but it also has, like, also can cause blah, 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 this doubles the chance for whatever that added effect is to happen. Now, only one of our moves has an added effect, but it's already pretty high base, so, like, it'll be pretty cool. Let me tell you about it. So, Muddy Water. This is Swampert's signature move, which is kind of why they still have it. But attacks with Muddy Water may lower accuracy. So in this case, Muddy Water has a 30% chance to lower the opponent's accuracy. With Serene Grace, that is a 60% chance. Not bad. That said, the move is kind of, like, 95 power is decent, but, like, accuracy, wrong way, 85. When we also have Surf, which is 95 power, but 100 accuracy. It's like, Muddy Water is kind of just a not as good Surf. Like, they even look this, like, they have the same animation, it's just Muddy Water is brown and Surf is blue. But, you know, we left Kip with his signature move, and then we also have Surf, so he'll be fine. Earthquake, because, duh. Like, we have a ground type with Earthquake, yes, please. And then finally, Protect. And I thought about, like, we could have kept Muddy Shot too, right? Have, like, 2 water moves, 2 ground moves. But the more I was thinking about, like, having a move on somebody that can nullify an incoming attack seemed like a good idea. Which seems like having at least one Pokemon with that would be good to have. So, that covers our team, that covers our levels, our abilities, our everything. The only thing left to do, take a quick water break and make history. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected all the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all the gym badges. I do. It's right up there. I made a graphic of it. Trainer, believe in yourself, and so I wasn't even reading that. I'm sure it says, like, go forward with your Pokemon, and hand in hand you'll be victorious, or something like that. I do like that the Elite Four music is kind of the same throughout the generations, at least so far. Like, it's not the exact same song, but it is still, like, you know, it's different versions of the same song. I like that they sort of keep that the same. It gives it a more climactic feel. Alright, I don't know what you're supposed to be, but here we go. Welcome, Challenger. I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Alright. Hi, Sydney. Elite Four Sydney would like to battle Manectric. Well, I've got good news and bad news for you. The good news is I don't have my ground type in. The bad news is, hey, guess what move I have on my Machamp? Uh-oh. Ow. I mean, that shouldn't one-shot, but ow. Alright, we shook things up a bit. Big on, Manectric. Treble gained experience. No one cared. Mantine will I check. Hey, speaking of electric types, I kind of want to do Thunder just to be like, oh, you want to use Thunder? But I should probably save that for, like, the actual tougher opponents. As funny as it would be to be like, I use Thunder on you, you use Thunder on me type of thing. Now, we'll Thunder Punch. Call it good. Bop. It's super effective. I believe it's quadruple effective, in fact. Nidoking will I change my... so you're Poison Ground. So I should be Water Ground. Because the ground will cancel your poison, right? And the water will cancel your ground, so... I'm looking good here, I think. Here, how about, let's start with their signature move, Muddy Water. Yeah, hit him with that wave of coffee or whatever going through. It's super effective, I know. My signature move, Gross Water, Ninetales. Again, if this is like a normal fight, I could take out Ninetales and be like, Ninetales on Ninetales action, but we're on the Elite Four. We've got to play this seriously. But I approve of your choice. I approve of your choice of Ninetales. I suppose I should just do Muddy Water again, save our Surf for later, save our Earthquake for later. Ugh. Hey, now, we don't need to do that. Yep, Julia became confused. No, you're fine. Spoiler alert, they weren't fine. Well, guess what I found randomly in my travels? I found the little Tooty-Loot-Dooter. And things are all better now. No, we don't need to do that again. What we need to do is this. Muddy Water. Sploosh. A critical hit too. All right, who's your ace? Kip Jr. gained it. All right, level 56, hooray for us. But who's your ace? Okay, that's an ace. All right. My two of my favorite fire types back to back. Also, I don't know that I actually want to change. Ninetales and Ho-Oh, like, those might be my two favorite fire types. So good on you, sir. Now how do I want to do this? I guess hit him with Surf again. I don't really want to use up all my stuff, but like, if I don't kill it in one more hit, they'll presumably Hyper Potion. So hopefully this knocks out. They're gonna Hyper Potion. That is no good. Well, all right. What I maybe do then, since they'll be like, "Hey, healing, blah blah blah," I will take the turn to switch. Oh, a full restore. I'm sorry, I said Hyper Potion. How terribly gauche of me. Anyways, and now we do this. Okay, that's gonna hurt. It won't kill us in one, though. We'll be fine, but... Ugh, that's a little less fine, but... Thunder! Bang! There we go. Take it down in one. How dramatic for the first fight, right? Well, how do you like that? I lost. That is fun. It doesn't matter. Good outlook, good outlook. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now, go to the next room and enjoy your next battle. At first, I'm like, you're calling me a loser, sir? And no, he's calling himself. He's like, listen to what this loser has to say. Good job. Like, okay. Never mind. You're cool in my book, man. Like, let's just heal up. No reason not to. Not to? It'd be a Xatu in here anyways. That's high enough level. Up the stairs, in the door. What do we have in store? I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Well, hey, if you can talk to ghosts, can you tell my guys that died that were, like, doing this so they can come and watch? Can you even hit me? Smeargle. Smeargle! Bop. I will take some non-evolving normal types, yes please. Give me like a Dunsparce. Another Ho-Oh. Like, don't get me, I love you, Ho-Oh. Like, I just love you, but why? I don't need to see you that much. I mean, if you're on my team, yes I do, but like, I don't need to see you on their team that much. Yeah. Hit Marine with Fire Blast. Marine's like, ow, I know what comes next. I don't like this part. Like, yeah, but we like the part where Thunder hits. And takes down in one, so that we don't have to deal with healing again. Okay. Primeape, will I change? Well... Do I use Flying, which would be effective, or do I bring in Fire, which would not have the ice side effect, so I can use the Mist Ball? I think we'll go with Coltrane for now. Because I could use Fly itself to try and avoid some damage. We'll see. I think this is the call. Oh, you only have Seismic Toss. Well, I mean, I'm sure you have 3 other moves, but you're trying to use Seismic Toss. That's fine. Oh, and I killed you in 1 anyways. Goodbye. Oh, rough skin. Swalot. Will I change? Yes. Now, I know that Poison and Fighting are not a good matchup, but I think I'd rather use the Earthquake on Machamp first, so that we have more Earthquake on our actual ground type later. When the guys are higher. Because, like, right now, it's still only 49, right? So, like, that's cool. Unfortunately, I didn't kill in one. You're gonna heal. We'll hit with Seismic Toss. That should take it down below, where a second one will be okay. Seismic Toss. Earthquake. There we go. That should kill you. No more healing. And then who is your ace? I think we're on to your ace. Ariados. Sydney got Ho-Oh for his ace. You got Ariados? I'm sorry. Sorry, man, but, yeah. Yeah. Tuliketo wins the day. All right, Phoebe. Oh, darn, I've gone and lost. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon, too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural I lost. Yeah, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead, move on to the next room. I will, thank you. Use a little bit more lemonade. Oh, one more lemonade. Everyone else is fine. They're like 5 hit points. Now watch me be like, it did exactly. Max health minus 5 hit points. I'm like, no. Hi. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. Let me take a wild guess what you're supposed to be normally. Are you normally rock type, perchance, mate? Actually, I am rock type. How did you know? I'm like, oh. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. But all I've seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. Well then, bring it. Look at that little cocky smile. She's like, I'd like if I could go all out against you. Are you that strong, though? Again, I forgot to change who is in the lead, which I should maybe do sometime, except not if you're starting with Absol, no. Time to use a bit of cross-a-chop. Time to get your world rocked. Absol looks pretty cool in Gen 3. Not gonna lie. Dugong. Are you just water or are you water ice? I feel like I have to put in grass though, right? Like we've already been using electric. We gotta, like we can't just focus on one person or we run out of PP before the end. I just hope you don't hit me with, oh, you do have Aurora Beam. Ugh. Oh, okay, I think you're just water type though, so at least I'll do damage. Yeah. I don't think it'll kill me, but it's not gonna be pleasant. Ugh. We absorb first, because they're gonna full heal. Also, hey, you've got an ice type, and that's normally what you are. Good job, Glacia, good job. Well, water type that uses ice. So it's 163 minus 74. It's like 89, so I could take a hit. I mean, I went first. Okay, good. I was gonna say, like, I think I go first anyway, so it shouldn't matter, but, like, yes, I could take another hit from Ice Beam. I don't want to, because I'd have 8 health left, but... Glalie, another ice type. You're just ice, so... No more grass. Tuliketu, the Finnish mythology. Show us what the Finland has for you. Ah. Tuliketu went blah, and it said no. Let me do this. Oh, okay. It did use another protect, though. It tried. I wonder... I wonder, what other moves does it have? Because, like, I could use now with its burn. Oh, I don't actually need to, I was gonna think I could take time to heal all my Pokemon. I don't actually need to. Just need to do that. Well, you set up Hail, so that's annoying. I guess maybe I kill you with Fire and then put in Articuno. Kill it with Fire. Now, you don't know that you should protect this time, right? How do you know? Like, the AI just knows. It's cheating. I want to cheat, too. I mean, I guess I'm cheating by being a human that has better planning skills, but still. Like, you're gonna make me waste all of my PP on Flamethrower. Like, you weren't strong, you didn't do all that much damage, but you did make me use 3 of my 15 BP of Flamethrower. So good job, I guess. Electro, will I change? Yeah. Are you the ace? Are we on the ace? I got sidetracked. We're not on the ace yet. That's okay. We can spare a little bit of Earthquake from Kip Jr. Also, we want to do that because you could explode or self-destruct. And we do not want that, so let's just be done with you. Because, yeah, it's like, well, I could use Machamp, hit with Earthquake, but then, like, if it survives with, like, a tiny bit of health, then it's just like, BAM! And then I lose someone. That would be no good. All right, tell me who your ace is. Blissey! I mean, you're gonna have a lot of health. Don't get me wrong, Blissey, you've got a lot of health. But, and I can't stress this enough, I have a little move. Okay, Hail, leftover, blah, blah, blah. And I have a little move called Cross Chop. It just very slowly ticks down because there's so much of it. But yeah, the thing is, Blissey has a lot of health, but not a lot of defense, so hit with a really hard move and it'll do fine. You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. The all-consuming heat overwhelms me. It's no surprise my icy skills failed to harm you. To be fair, your icy skills are what did the most damage to me. Advance to the next room, and there, confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. Fearsome, you say? I'm expecting someone scary. Who's in here? Eh. You just kind of look like a little pudgy sailor. Are you scary, sir, or are you like a... are you like a Blackbeard type of... type of sailor? Or are you just like a sail in the ocean seas type of sailor? Oh, you're not a sailor, you're a dragon master. But you still look like a sailor. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild, living things. They are free. At times, they hinder us. At times, they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, you will never prevail over me. You look cool. Drake, you look cool, my man. Gligar is not gonna help you, but alright. I take it, I'm sorry I made fun of you to being like a herp, derp, derp, like, say, like, he's just standing there, like, coat billowing open. Oh, man, okay, sir, you have my attention. Powder Snow. Maybe I should have used Ice Beam, but... I mean, you're gonna take quadruple damage. Yeah, you're fine. And, like, for being a dragon tamer, that is not a dragon. Aggron? Oh, I could have had an Aggron. This is for the Aggron I never had. Ugh. Probably use Vital Throw. It didn't actually. Was it Vital Throw that killed my Lyron? It might have been. No, Lyron died later, I think. With the, hello, metal sound. Not my special defense, that thing that Aggron's not gonna use at all. Really? Really? I mean, I guess you are an Aggron. You didn't heal? Wow. So, ow, that kind of hurt. But, whew. Oh, that was your ace. That was 55. Okay, no wonder that was her. Butterfree. Everything is easy coasting from here on out. Didn't realize you went to your ace that quickly, my man. My man. My ace. The Dragon Tamers, you know, the ace to always have Butterfree. Ugh. Oh, wait, no, that didn't work, huh? Fancy that. Beautifly. Well, I'm noticing a trend here. Like, I like pretty things. Is there a problem with it? No. Like, I am all here for you, man. I just think that maybe you shouldn't call yourself a Dragon Master. That's all. Like, it's fine. Just call yourself the Bug Master. Like, it's cool. You still look cool either way. Like, own it. Like, rock with it. Don't let anyone put you down just because you like, you know, bugs instead. Again, I have no idea what your typing is this gen, but you're part steel, you're not part fairy, but again, you're part steel, so... Whomp. I set the arena ablaze and we end the fight. And then we go and fight the one who is higher level. Superb, it should be said. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokémon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokémon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards, the champion awaits. So do my items. Alright, boom, 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 boop. We might as well just heal everyone to, like, we're going to fight the final fight. Let's get some Soda Pops on. Max everyone up. Now, who do we lead the charge with? You know what? I think we start. The only one who's been here since the very beginning, our original of the 6, Heffalump leads the way. Ooh, I like that the lights were like turned off as you were going. Welcome, Silver. That incident in Sotopolis City, that was superb work, putting an end to that crisis all by yourself. Oh, it wouldn't be fair to say that you alone ended the crisis. You overcame the difficult situation by working as one with your Pokémon. We trainers, we raise our Pokémon by giving them items, by teaching them new techniques for battle, but we ourselves also learn many things from Pokémon. And this is where your achievements are put to the test against what others like you have achieved. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokémon in Hoenn? Show me right here and now. Champion Wallace would like to battle. Yup. Well, that's a start. I tell you, you know what? Let's start with it. Doom Desire. Heffalump used Doom Desire. Heffalump chose Doom as its destiny. So now it should hit in 2 turns. So this should be turn 1. We hit it with a really strong fire move. It dies for turn 2. Or put to sleep. Never mind. As I was saying, then whatever comes out second gets hit with Doom Desire and it'll be great. But instead, we do this. Which, I mean, it's fine, you know. It's just, it would have been cool to hit their dude coming out. Like, aha, second Pokemon, and then wham! Jumpluff took Doom Desire. Looks pretty cool. It's not gonna do all that much against you, but, you know. Flash fire? Oh, okay. Well. You sure showed me. Let's wake you back up. Okay, but you're grass flying. So I can't hit you with fire, but you know what I should have been doing in the first place? Something that's quadruple damage instead of twice of it. I didn't even think about the flying part. Hey, guess what move I've got now? I think there's this little, like, except it's 95 power. Just delete Jumpla from this universe. Charizard, okay. Now that's more like it, my man. Okay. Champion Wallace sends out Charizard. Ooh, Charizard look pretty cool in this gen. I mean, most things do. Gotta go, wait a minute. Why is my health still going down? Because, like, I quadrupled, like, water absorb? So the first guy, weak to fire, but has fire absorb. The second one, weak to water, has water absorb. You know what, though? Fine. You like to play like that? I've got your part flying, that doesn't work. Okay. 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 Wallace is not playing around. Let me tell ya. That said, I still have I have a thing for you. Charizard, meet Marine. Like, I'm a scary dragon-looking thing. You're just a little weird sheep. That hurt. But you know what this little weird sheep has going for it? So long as you don't kill me with flamethrower. Do you know what this weird little sheep has going on for it? Oh. Get out of here. And then I healed, for sure. Ow. About to use Jirachi. Hey, I've got your signature move, Jirachi. Now, I don't know how hard your Doom Desire will hit, but I think Flamethrower's fine. Well, I think I have to heal Marine first. Because if anything happens where, like, Marine has to come out, we need you not at, like, 13 health. Oh. You're gonna use Future Sight? Like, you have Doom Desire, but you're gonna use Future Sight? You have a signature move? And you're just like, I'm gonna use, like, the default one? Cosmic Power looks pretty cool. Okay, you die, then I get hit with Future Sight. It's gonna hurt. I don't think it'll kill. I'm not weak to it, because it is Psychic type, but it ain't gonna be pretty. Tyranitar. Oh, shit. We want Fighting out, because Fighting will wreck Tyranitar, quadruple damage, but if Future Sight is Psychic type and not just, like, non-elemental the way Doom Desire is, that would wreck my guy. So I think I have to wait a turn. Take the Future Sight attack as Tuliketsu. We should have decent special, yeah. So, like, let that hit. Then switch. Glad I switched, because Rock Slide would have messed up Ninetales. Okay, that's fine with the left. You know what? I think we hit you with a cross chop. Because I really don't want to risk Vital Throw not killing you and then you healing. 2 Pokemon left. Ladian, will I change? Yeah. Treble will come back. Go Julie Ketu. Ledian is your ace, so that's a little unfortunate for you. Although, I mean, that said, you have been rocking like 56, so, you know, if you come out swinging with a Groudon or something, like, I still could be in trouble. So it is, you know, you're not low enough where I'm like, oh, well, this is in the bag. I'm not as worried. You know? Oh, I thought you... I'm very surprised he did not use a full restore. Because I thought he'd be like, full restore, and then just kill it then and won, but... Okay, final Pokemon. Sizer, not a bad Pokemon. Pretty good Pokemon. I mean, Scissor, because, you know, like, it's like Scissor, but Sizer sounds better. That said, my man, you have a quadruple weakness. Champion, thy name is Silver. Level up to 57 while we're at it. Player defeated Champion Wallace. I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriatingly so, and yet it was utterly glorious. Kudos to you, Silver. You are truly a noble Pokemon trainer. The Pokemon you sent into battle, at times they danced like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning, especially when they used a thunder attack and hit with lightning. It was with light yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled by your masterful performance. You now stand at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. I now proclaim you to be the new Hoenn region. Gasp! Silver, how'd you like some advice before you challenge the champion? Before you fight that, what? Wait, what? Are you trying to tell me you beat the champion? See what I tell you, Brendan? Didn't I tell you you don't need to worry about Silver? Oh, no, he was like a hippie. Like, hey, what'd I tell you? Silver, you done it. When I heard you defeat your own father at Kettleburg Gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But to think you've actually become the champion. Ah, yeah, what became of your Pokedex? Let me see. So you've seen 192 and caught 39. Well, it could use more quantity, but this is looking more like a Pokedex now. On a nationwide basis, you've seen 367 and caught... Okay. Anyway, congratulations. Silver. No, let me rephrase that properly. New champion, come with me. You are... Shoo. I'm sorry, but from here on, only those trainers who become champions may enter. You'll have to wait outside with Professor Birch. What? Yeah, it can't be helped if that's the rules. Silver, way to go. Congratulations. Look at that. See, Brendan, he got there. Like, at the beginning, he's like, you're a girl. And now he's like, you're champion. Good job. This room. This is where we keep records of Pokemon that prevailed through harsh battles. It's here the League champions are honored. Come on, let's record your name as a trainer who triumphed over the Pokemon League, then the names of the partners who battled with you. Da-da-da. Heffalump, the Sceptile. Tuliketu, the Ninetales. Ultrain, the Articuno. Treble, the Machamp. Maureen, the Ampharos. And Kip Jr., the Swampert. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Yay! We did it! League Champion Silver. Congratulations! I can't even say my own name. League Champion Silver. I have a mouthful of taffy. I was just so excited. And now we get some credits. Hey! There's that girl. I know her. She's me. Nice background. Nice, you know, and I said it before, I'll say it again as it, just, you know, showing, hey, it's Pokemon! Woo! Or are they just showing, like, all the things I've caught through the... That's neat. I like this credit ending, where it's not just, like, here are the ones that you have, but, like, here are... I mean, you know, it's obviously not going to have all of the Pokemon you've caught. Like, here are a bunch of the other ones you've caught along the way, or, like, let's take a look at them type of thing. I like that. Yeah, I said it before, I've said it again. I really like the Gen 3 graphics. Like, just Gen 3 in general, like, I really, like, we'll see when, you know, eventually someday we'll do Gen 4, but I'm not sure when they made the switch from sprite work to 3D work, or, you know, like, visuals. But, like, it just has such a nice balance of, like, it's still the old school sprite style, but, like, I mean, look at that back, like, that's a nice back, like, you with... Oh, at first I thought your thing, like, fell over your face. That's why I was laughing. I see you're turning your head to look at Brendan. Okay. I thought you were just, like, biking. It's like... That's why I laughed. Like, look at these sprites. Like, Gen 3 is just such a good combination of, like, the old original feel of the sprites, but still looking really nice. So yeah, I'll be curious someday when we do Gen 4 if they still did sprite work then, or if that's when they switch to 3D stuff, like little 3D models, which is fine. Like, I don't mind the 3D stuff. It's just, you know, it's nostalgic. As someone who, you know, first played Pokemon Blue in middle school when it first came out, you know, in America, you know, there's always a soft spot for the, now they're just repeating my guys, like, we showed everyone you caught, so, here they are again. Huh, Braille code check. Wonder what that was in. Must have been, like, some, like, random dungeon or something I never saw. Like, I know the other one had a... Actually, was it in... When we did Leaf Green, there was, like, a bonus dungeon that was in, like, Braille or something? Like, was the dots? That's cool. Yay, we did it! We're champion! Now the only... I'd say I'm done. You know, we did it. We beat the game. But I feel like we just have to check. Before we say we're officially done. We have our badges. We have our championship. Oh, hey, there I am. Better get going. So I wonder what your mom says. Oh, hey, your dad's even here, too. Yay. Huh? Oh, hey, Silver. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get. Your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh, yeah, I have something for you. This came to you from someone named Mr. Briny? Ooh, SS ticket. Oh, a ticket for a ferry. If I recall, there are ferry ports in Slateport and Lily Cove. I'd better get back to Petalburg Gym. Mom, thanks for looking after the house while I'm away. That dad of yours, he comes home for the first time in a while, but all he talks about is Pokemon. You should relax, stay a little longer. Is that a breaking news story? We bring you this emergency news flash in various Hoenn locales. There have been reports of a colored Pokemon in flight. The identity of this Pokemon is currently unknown. We now return you to the regular movie program. Silver, did you catch that? What color did the announcer say the Pokemon was? Oh. He said it was blue. Well, isn't that something? There's still unknown Pokemon. I don't know what that's about. Oh, Latios or Latias. I see. Don't push yourself too hard, dear. Go for it, honey. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna bother with, like, going and, like, yeah, Latias, woo, because, like, you know, we beat the game already, but well, Silver, that was good work out there. I knew there was something special about you when I first saw you, but I never expected this. Oh, yeah, do you still have that Pokedex? I have something to show you. Is it the National Dex that I already have? Because I specifically put that in as a... There's Pokemon from other regions. So this is just the National Dex. Normally, you can only catch, like, the Hoenn-specific Pokemon. But I used in the randomizer so that you could, like, actually, you know, like, get non-Hoenn Pokemon. I had to, like, start with the National Dex thing. Just to, you know, make it better for randomization. Like, here's this thing you've already had. Yep. Your Pokemon journey's not over. It kind of is. That said, okay, all that, like, hooray, everyone's like, we love you, yay, good job, blah, blah. The last challenge that we have to face. But no, what I'm talking about is there a final Trick Master? Because, like, come on. He said we were, like, his equal before. We have to prove we are better than him, right? How did you know I concealed myself beneath the cushion? Because I kept trying to walk down and I couldn't. Yeah, I'm waiting for you at the back. See, I don't know, like, we could go do, like, the SS ticket, but I kind of, like, think this is our denouement with the... Oh, it's a sliding puzzle, I see. That, you know, it's like, we did it, we beat the champion, we are the new champion of Hoenn, and then to cool down, we're gonna fight, like, the people in Trickmaster's house, because that's kind of funny. I just want to show up the Trickmaster once and for all. And then we'll call it and we'll say we've beaten Pokemon Emerald for real. This isn't right. I can't lose. Too late. Okay, so we have to go on there and go down. Yep, like this. That gives us our code. The code isn't like, you're the champion and you're the best and I love you so much. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I'm gonna be very mad at you, Trickmaster. Whee! Interesting that it's like a sliding ice block puzzle where you can't see the whole thing. Quick Claw, sure. Okay, so we need to get there, which means fighting this guy going up, going right, going up. No, it means going down there, but okay. Not many trainers have made it this far. How about you? No, even I haven't made it this far. Oh no, I took a slight amount of damage. It's fine. That must mean you're tough too. I just want to beat the Trick Master and be done. All right, so go there, here, down, over, up, fight, we're done. You've been slugging through the Trick House Challenge too. I have. Emphasis on slugging. That didn't make sense. Hey, but you got a Mew, so you know what? Good on you. Alright, you die. And you die, and we're done. I see you possess an extraordinary style. Yes, the style to say goodbye. Silver, the Trick Master I love. Nope, I don't. Alright, what's our final reward? You made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night polishing floors. You're above me in greatness, possibly. What should I do? My fountain of ideas for tricks has run dry. Perhaps this time I toured the country on a quest to devise new tricks. I hate to admit defeat, but you have bested me. Still, you must have been reeled in by my charisma for you to visit me again and again. Yes, you must have, but that has nothing to do with my losing. In recognition of the friendship between you, the driven, and the genius that is myself, I demand you take this keepsake. Well, actually, there are two, a red tent and a blue tent. Which do you prefer? Blue, sure. The blue tent was transferred. I'm leaving on a journey of discovery, a quest in search of new tricks. I wish you will one day visit and entertain me again, and now, farewell! So is that tied to Latios and Latias? Because of the red and blue thing? Or is it just to, like, pick your favorite color between the two? Alright, well, we can't place it in our room because, I mean, that's what it says. I guess this is if you had, you know, like, this hidden secret stuff and you had, like, a place you had out in the wilderness, you could say, like, you know, ornament right here, blue tent, but this decoration can't be placed in your room, so you know what? We'll just make do with our Whalmer doll over here. That's kind of like a blue tent. We're hiding behind it. And we'll call that the end. We beat the champion. We're the new champion. We release Trickmaster out onto the unsuspecting world. And that will do it for Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke.